Welcome back to my Let's Play for Wild Arms, Alter Code F. Now it's time to hit up this shrine so we can head to somewhere new for a change. Well, first thing to do is go hit down the lower area. I went through quite a bit of stuff, so hopefully we can actually get some stuff accomplished quickly and efficiently this episode. Though I have to admit, playing the game twice just to save on time is getting a bit tiresome because it means I gotta spend twice as long on the episodes. But that's alright. Hopefully this way the game doesn't end up taking me like a whole year to get through. But I have to admit, I'd feel pretty nervous being teleported like this. Bouncing off old satellites that have been up there for who knows how long. What would have happened to you if they lost a couple data packets? Would I reappear without a foot? Or something? That'd be pretty bad, wouldn't it? Or what if I lost something more important than a foot? Ooh. Best not to think about it, probably. It wasn't meant to be understood. And you definitely want to go down here on this side because there's a weapon part down here. Well, bullet. I don't know what that key does, but I'm sure it's important. Darn it, I thought I switched to the bomb. I switched from the bomb. Oops. No, blow up and give me your inner goodness. The solid storm cartridge takes time to use, but it attacks a whole group of enemies. The wire shooting range also means it's less powerful. It's wise to use teamwork to lower the enemy's defense. Ah yes, teamwork. Everything goes much faster with teamwork. Oop. I thought I could just run right out. Right up the stairs. Just charge them, you know, like Rocky Balboa. Back, when they used to do the stair running thing. I think they did it again in 6, didn't they? Or should I say Rocky Balboa, the movie I never watched. But we need to get heading out. Was it this way, I think? Well, yeah. We want to find the town that's over here. Not too far out to hit it. It's alright. Fight the enemies anyway. I probably could have just gotten rid of them, but... Ooh, it's a grow apple. Strike, buddy. This way it's relatively lower cost, you know. 204 experience points. Not bad for one fight. I'll take it. I mean, I can get almost that much experience in the place we're going next. But that's alright. Okay, here we go. Saint Centaur. This is where we need to go next. Knocked on their butts. What's going on here? Alarm's been sounded. City of Saint Centaur is surrounded by a magical wall of stone. That way no monster can sneak inside the city. You look like a human, but are you really a monster? Does it look like I'm a human? I am a human. Look at my long legs, see? Your short legs bother you? Magical stone of Saint Centaur distinguishes monster spirits and wizards. Keeps them from coming into the city. Is that your pet? I've never been so insulted in all my life. He's my partner, not pet. Maybe short, but he's a good man. If I'm partnered with a spirit, I can get inside the city. I can't? I don't know. Well, just don't let him scurry around. It's best to keep him on a short leash. Spirit will make the wall react, but if he's held by a human, he might get by. Although, if he's indeed a horrid monster, he'll be stopped by the stone. You hear that, Hanpan? Good thing you're not a horrid monster. It's not that I'm not a ferocious that I'm not ferocious like a monster. It's just that I'm artful and intelligent too. I'm sure you are. No, there's probably certain people I could talk to and get some stuff from, but... yeah, there's only one. There's not a lot I want to do in here. There's a store you can go to upgrade your weapon, but I don't have enough money for it. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm hurt and blind. I can tell by talking to people whether they are good or bad. You have a very strong will, but you have yet to realize something important in yourself. Sorry, I am hurt and blind. I can tell by talking to people whether they are good or bad. You're a very kind person, but you have gone through a lot, right? Only different one for our thief. Obviously, he was not always the way he is now, but we'll find out more later, I'm sure. Then again, you can always just watch the cutscene they show before the movie, the game begins, before you start the game, or if you sit on the title screen too long. He says little, but it's a big job, I bet you. You've heard the riots have thrown the city into chaos, right? As a safety officer, I am very concerned about it. Those who are missing often return safely after a while, so we can't treat it as an official incident. Besides, I'm very busy handling daily tasks, so I'm unable to leave. Thought maybe you wanderers could find out what's really going on. What do you say? Will you take the job of solving the riot of Saint Centaur? For the sake of the city, why not? I truly appreciate it. Let me tell you what has happened. First, about half the city's population has been spirited away. It seems like young people and merchants are the primary targets. Those spirited away are later found at the Caging Tower. It's on the southwest side of the city. We asked the victims what happened, but they never remember anything, so we have no clues yet. Positive key to quelling this riot is hidden at the Caging Tower. So first I'd like you to check the Caging Tower. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Here's a 2,000 Gela as down payment. More than enough to start, eh? It's enough to get me a weapon upgrade. Not much else. An attack upgrade, obviously, because I don't care about other upgrades that much. I think we can pick up a few hard grapes. That's enough. I need the rest of my money for a weapon upgrade, okay? Upgrading my attack power ain't cheap. It's expensive real fast. I mean, I can always fight monsters that give me lots of cash, but they're not super common, and we're gonna have to leave the city if we want to go find the Caging Tower. There's some healing items you can pick up for free and stuff around town, but I don't really use them anyway, and so I'm not gonna bother with it. Something to do later, I suppose. I don't have more important things to do. What is it? Was it Grow Apple? That'd be sweet. Preemptive attack on Hellhounds. Those look more like dragons than hounds, man. Just saying. Even when they run, they still look a lot more like lizards. Oh, I missed. Oh well. Got him. Okay. Need to keep going. Here we go, the Caging Tower. This is gonna take a while. Come on, let me in. I don't want to wander around outside right now. Yeah, and if you hold the X button, you can climb up faster up ladders. Wish I knew that earlier. Would have made things easier. I don't know if I'm gonna run from fights that much or not, to be honest. Mostly because you can make some decent experience here. Oh yeah, you want to take this thing out first. If you don't, it forms a protective shell around itself that's immune to anything but magic. And I'm pretty lazy. I don't like casting magic if I don't have to. Sour smile. Oh. Ow! That hurt. You missed. How could you miss? Whatever. Clean up work. Ouch. Oh, I'm sure I could have found ways to drag out that battle for more bonus experience, but it's just not worth it. Oh yeah. New tool. Okay, what do we got here? More ugly. Oh, it's just ugly. But with my increased attack power, I don't even have to let it transform into its defensive state. Good. Less of a hassle the enemy is, the better. And sorry for tapping the mic there while rubbing my nose again. It's a bad habit. Come on. Twarog is a grappling device. Press square to fire. You can use it on pillars to pull yourself across gaps. Switches it in the distance to turn them on. So it's the hook shot from Legend of Zelda. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Thinking I haven't played a Zelda game basically since Majora's Mask. Yes, I haven't really touched Zelda since the Nintendo 64 days. It's been a while since I've really wanted anything to do with Nintendo as a console. I did try Skyward Sword for a little bit, I guess, if you want to be completely honest, but only played about through the first hour or so of the game before I quit. I really don't like the wiggle controls on the system. Just annoys the crap out of me. I'm like, what's wrong with buttons? Seriously. Don't change what ain't broken. The whole next-gen control things that made the Wii U suffer so much, I think. That, and most people would argue, it wasn't much of an upgrade from the Wii. I'm sure Nintendo will find its way back to its own feet again. Not its feet again, or they'll stop making consoles like Sega. Just go back to developing games, that's it. Though it might be weird seeing a Zelda game on something that isn't Nintendo based. Okay, I'll skip that fight for now. For a second there, I thought I'd hit the X button, was gonna charge off. Like, no. Well, that was nice. Apparently you shouldn't trust me to walk across a small gap there. A preemptive attack, huh? This will be easy. My arm's not working. What? It's jammed? Damn you, game. I guess I need to take better care of my weapon. It's alright. Better not do that to me again, though. counterattack. Well, that's one way to do it. Albeit without the really ugly enemy that looks like a starfish from hell. Well, we can't really get a ton of experience over here. Okay. These chests explode, so you want to have some distance between you and them. What, was it supposed to be a secret? I missed. What that time? Tired of running away. We'll fight this one. Ah, fragile. Or fragile. Ouch. That has to sting. You shut off my face! You had it coming, monster. You're ugly. Let's descend quickly. Feels thousands of people's feelings through the rusted sword. Burst Breaker. Burst Breaker is a special fast draw that damages all enemies within the same group when used with Accelerator. Excess damage is dealt to all enemies. Oh, I can't use the grappling hook when I'm about to be attacked. Aw. Not enough. We must battle on. Oh well. At least these make for more interesting battles than Tactics Blade. Seriously, the game starting to bore me, and I have a soft spot for tactical RPGs in the same sort of style as this guy and stuff. The problem is that Leo is a master of electric magic, which wouldn't in itself be a problem. The problem is that the AI is too dumb to spread itself out, so you can use basically attacks that cover large areas, and all of a sudden just wipe out 4, 5, 6 enemies simultaneously, which just ruins any chance of the battle as being interesting, because you're basically just obliterating your enemies and just smashing through them like they're just not even there. It makes for rather uninteresting battles, to say the least, and it's not helped by the fact that there's a lot of cut off text in the dialogue, so sometimes I'm not even sure what I'm trying to do. Like, we'll have so much cut off dialogue, like, you're like, I feel like I'm missing entire sentences from the characters at times. It drives me batty to see that stuff. Hired Sword is too easy, but I suppose it does have a difficulty setting you can actually mess with from the menu. So battles can be extremely hard if you wanted them to be. Albeit I imagine the game would only really work very well in that setting if you'd already cleared it a time or two. Because the higher settings would probably make the game a real major pain in your backside. Because if you try it on your first run through, the enemies might be impossible for you to even hurt. I've had games do that to me before, where if you play with the difficulty settings, you can just royally screw yourself. It's weird when games do that stuff to you. And annoying. But since we've gotten all the loot from here, I guess we should climb up. Continue the great journey. As it were. No point in getting those. Okay. Oh, I can't use it because, again, enemy attack. Darn it. These spirit balls are really annoying with their springs. Sort of remind me of that pig enemy in Pokemon, which I don't really like it either. Was it like a psychic type or something? I forget. I have no clue what it is. I never used it. Well, I look at it and like, I would never catch this thing. It looks too weird. Or if I did catch it, I'd probably shove it in the ball and never use it again. So like how in one of the model challenges I'm running, I caught the red Gyarados. And I have to update those too. The rate I'm going, I end up have to do them tomorrow. Do like 3 episodes in one day. It's gonna be crazy. Just to get myself caught back up where I want to be. But, oh well, it's the breaks, I guess. Come on, let me look in this chest. I mean, I don't really need the item, but... Come on, let me through. I haven't even gotten to the difficult puzzles yet. Or maybe the puzzles in this game don't get as hard as they did in Wild Arms 3, because some of the puzzles in that game would drive me insane. Okay, I already work at a job place where I say I have to be crazy to work there, so maybe I'm already crazy. Maybe that's why I had to buy a box of marbles at Walmart like last week. So I can say I got my marbles and they're at home. I know, that's a really lame joke. On a brighter note, I did pick up a copy of Dragonheart while I was at Goodwill earlier. And the sequel, the first sequel. Because I was talking about Dragonheart 3 for Bargain Saturdays this week. Well, I guess technically last week now. Not a particularly good movie. A blatant cash grab. Which annoys me even more because I have a soft spot in my heart for Dragonheart. It didn't need a sequel. I mean, the first sequel wasn't super great in my opinion, but it wasn't at least a bad sequel. But 3? It introduces all kinds of new elements that just raise so many questions about where the questions that just didn't need to be raised. I suppose they couldn't make another sequel following the adventures of Drake and his human partner for whatever reason, so they decided to screw around with the prequel movie. I don't know why they couldn't have done a prequel movie on the first Dragon King or something that developed a technique for sharing one's heart, because that would have been far more interesting than what we got. Okay. Poor girl, smacked right in the face. Well, they mean 16 ton. Like, does my enemy literally weigh 16 tons? How does she even hurt it then? It seems a bit heavy. Quickly now, people, quickly. And the climb continues. Okay. In MS Saga, I had to fight the Dark Gundam earlier, or Devil Gundam if you prefer. Depends, I guess, on what you want to use, or if you watched it as a dub version or saw it subtitled. I always remember in the dub them calling it the Dark Gundam, probably because they didn't want to have to call Domon's second Gundam God Gundam. They try to avoid stuff like that if they can, usually. It's the reason why in La Pucelle Tactics, Prie doesn't have a lot of her stuff with her. Like, she had a lot of crosses and stuff on her outfit, and all that stuff was, like, deleted just to avoid potential complaints. It can be a bit crazy sometimes how much stuff can get censored. Okay, not in the mood to fight you right now. Okay, first things first, we're gonna have to switch tools. Ooh, force card. No. You wanna make sure you go over here, because there's a switch right over there. Ooh, hit on an angle even. Then again, I used to play Majora's Mask and that stuff so much I could actually shoot keys out of the air with an arrow. Nowadays I'd be lucky if I could hit the broadside of a bar in that game. Probably doesn't help that my controller's all messed up. My Nintendo 64 controllers are so old they just stopped working at this point. Well, they work, but usually the character just like look up in a circle, so good luck doing anything. Okay. Cut down this monstrosity as quickly as possible. Nice. Good one, Okami. I know someone's been telling me there's a sequel to Uzi's Drugged Adventure, and I should check it out. And again, if I did play it, I'd probably have to put it in the age-restricted list of videos I've done. There's quite a few of those actually. Hired Swords in there, just to avoid any claims on it, because I don't want to deal with it. And no, I'm not going to bother explaining why it's in that section either. Another one of the demon lords or generals, whatever. Berserk told us about you. You are the humans who are led by the Guardians. Huh? Who are you? Sorry, please forgive my bad manners. I am Al-Hazad. I've traveled here to remove the seal in Saint Centaur. A new monster? How many have come back to life? Contrary to my appearance, I'm not violent like Berserk. It'd be wise to not waste my time here. For these experiments, I ask for silence. Experiment? What are you? Do I bore you? I'll use the power sealed in this tower. Honestly, since you're gonna have to eventually fight 3 of these, you're not gonna want to waste a lot of your better attacks on this if you can help it. Because, let's face it, I'd like to have some of my boosted shells and stuff left over. Spectre. Nice, but not good enough. Okay. Keep this up, you'll fall apart soon enough. Okay. She's almost at the next level, so assuming I can keep her alive for the next fight, she'll be alright. That's good enough. Go back to your seal, Night Gaunt. can't let you escape. Great. A barrier? Exactly. The small one is quite smart. And he jumped off too. That's even smarter. Well, well, you are simple-minded. I am not berserk. Let us through. You have no intention of attacking us. You need to prevent us from leaving. I want those led by the Guardians to see the results of an experiment. You're toying with us. As time passes, the barrier will dissolve. You can try later. Well, I must leave. Enjoy yourself. Now what? Finally, I thought the game was locked up or something. Someone has their eye on the seal. We must do something. We've got to get out of here. Pompon, is there a way to pass through the barrier? Give me a second to think. According to my information, the Night Gaunt must be here. I can already smell the reward money. Here? Huh? What's this? These careless people are the savages and vicious Night Gaunt? These people look like us. Moreover, it seems they are in trouble. What should we do, miss? You can do something. Of course we want you to do it. You want to get out? You want me to get you out? You're hunters as well. I don't work without getting paid. I need some sort of reward. Honestly, how much do you have with you? You're asking for money? We're here to protect the seal to bring back peace to Filgaia. No, no, no. There's some like you who accept their fate and mission from the spiritual world. You accepted it. Oh, I can't stand it. The sensitivity of heroes. No, we are not. We are really... Stop. I just want a reward. Do you know about rewards? We're not interested in your extraordinarily cool situation. We help you, you pay us a reward. It's a simple concept. She may be a miser, but she has a sound argument. How much do you charge? Well, how about 5,000 Gela? You can't pay that much. You must be crazy. You know, the value of life has a fluctuating exchange rate. Do you understand? I don't care what happens to strangers. So do you pay 5,000 Gela or not? Oh, you don't even have 5,000 Gela? It's okay. Guess I could change my rate to what you're able to pay. Okay, just leave it to me. I suppose it wouldn't bear off if I was completely broke when I came here. Which I was. I must have made all that money climbing up the tower. I still got ripped off. Oh well. An arm? Like Lobo? I'm Jane Maxwell. Around here I'm famous for my beauty. Around town she's well known as Calamity Jane. I do not like that name. Magdalene, don't say another word. Excuse me. This young girl is that female hunter. Calamity Jane. If I'm a young girl, then you are a troll. Either way, I received what I was supposed to. Thank you very much for your business. Was the seal broken? Or did it react to the barrier? Miss, I earned more than I planned today. Being too great is not a good thing. You guys take that. Maybe you'll earn what you've lost. Magdalene, we should leave. Then everyone, we should excuse ourselves now. You, that's so unfair. What a day. Attacked by monsters and ripped off. I suppose. Don't worry, it can only get better. Well, actually, it'll probably get worse before it gets better. Yeah, focus on Lobo. Ow. And a reload. Sweet. Might have to heal him up. He's taking a pounding. Time to heal up. Hopefully being on lock-on state will mean we'll do at least enough damage to make it noteworthy. A train's going by. Boo. Stupid train whistle. Doesn't even look like it's in the attack, but it still got affected. Nice. Haha. Heal yourself. Okay, strike, buddy. Oh, we took out one. That's good. Yeah, you can actually cancel out and redirect your counterattack, which is nice. I don't know if you're gonna do it that often though. I was thinking about doing another lock-on attack, but then I realized I'd ruin my own move this turn. Gotta keep her healthy. I don't want her going down. Got him. Silver Harp too, eh? Pikachu's still in the lead. The seal. He mentioned an experiment. Let's hurry to Saint Centaur. Hurry? Even if we hurry, we're not gonna make it in time. At least they warped me to the bottom of the tower. And yes, you could technically probably have somewhere else to save, so you can run around here exploring for grow apples if you wanted. Lightning, maybe? That's one out. Okay. Just take out this larva. Unless they can grow into something dangerous. That didn't feel good. That was worse, though. Okay. Ready for my attack now? At least we got back some of the money we lost, I guess. I'll deal with trying to find more opponents later. Once we enter this town, we're gonna be stuck. Good thing there's a save point, because it's been a pretty long episode already, hasn't it? Come on, smooth saying as music is, I'd like to get on with it. I don't feel the magic of the stone still filling the town. Instead, I feel the ambience of monsters. What happened to the townspeople? Looks just like the problem we were hired to investigate. Where are the town's vigilantes? Let's ask Kaiser what happened. Should be able to find out something. Put it bluntly, Kaiser ain't there right now. But deal with that situation in a bit, I suppose. Well, next episode. Until then, see ya.